Hey guys, it's Cody, Lonestardiggin. So a little bit different deal today. I working for the county. The county has what we call a caliche pit that we get material from. Some people up north, I think they call it like a chert. This has got more, I guess, bigger rock than I would call chert. Y'all can see the different size. Shelly, it's like shell, caliche. That rock breaks up pretty easy. But it's got a layer of topsoil in here that we pay somebody to strip the topsoil off and dig up the caliche. And I know this looks the same as this, but you know, there's a lot of black dirt. About half of that's black dirt, and we don't want to put that on the county roads or anything. This material is good after, you know, you get some good rains on it, pack it in. You just put it out dry and not pack it, it's pretty messy. There's of course different layers in this, as y'all can see. Up here it's more powdery, I'd say, but once you get down 2 foot deep, you start getting into more rockier type mixture, and that's, the deeper you go, the better it gets, but it's harder to dig. In fact, it gets real hard. And once you get past that layer, then it just kind of turns into clay. We haven't got to clay at this point yet, but we pay somebody. We've done it several different ways. The county has. Y'all can see here in some of this. That looks like more like chert to me. Kind of reddish, kind of finer gravel, you know. There's layers and pockets, different types, but I would love for the county to go in here and crush this stuff up. I think it'd make some really good material, crush them bigger rocks up. But we got what I was saying, but we've had a dozer push it up. Currently we have a guy with a Volvo 220, a little older 220. He's been digging it up for us. And so what I'm gonna do over here, this is what he stripped. Y'all can see the black dirt mixture. All this is kind of like what needs to be stripped off. See, this is kind of our loadout right here, and so there's a lot of caliche on it. So it looks like, you know, good usable ground material, but it's a mixture of dirt and everything. So we strip, y'all can see there, it's about 2 foot of topsoil off. And then we can go in there and we won't have a bunch of black dirt in our material. So I just come over here to help him. Since the county's paying him, we'd rather pay him to dig the material than to transfer this, you know, the topsoil mix off. So when I have time with the county, I'll come over here and pile this up for him, save a little time and money. So I'll get y'all set up and let y'all watch. I'll be in a John Deere 624G loader. Good older machine, no def or regen or anything. Actually just had a motor put in it, so it runs like a spotted 8 right now. Pretty good. I'd rather have a dozer to push this, but the county here doesn't have a dozer, so we just kind of use what we got. Y'all stay tuned, I'll set you up. guy stripping the topsoil's got a kind of a berm here. I'm gonna try to keep it from falling back off into what he's already dug. I know won't be able to do it all, keep it all from falling in there, but I'm gonna try to just kind of scoop this edge up. I'm just taking this material and pushing it over here, kind of like overburdened pile, black topsoil pile. I wish the county here had a dozer, but they don't. They got a track loader, but a different precinct has that. This loader bucket's a 4-yard bucket, so it works pretty good. Having this new motor help pushing. Just kind of biting into this row of material and taking some off each pass. After a little bit, I may have like a little pushing lane. Got berm on each side, bermed up. So I actually, in this county, in this precinct, I ran for county commissioner, and I was in the runoff race with the other gentleman, and I lost the runoff race by 12 votes. So I've already started cutting my hours at the county, and I've been here for 14 years, working for the county for 14 years full time, but I just cut my hours back and kind of working part-time for the county. Well, I'm working over 29 hours, so anything over 29 hours, the government says it's full-time. So I see it as a part-time, but I'm actually working full-time. I'm still getting my benefits from the county. So now I have off Thursdays and Fridays to do my personal work. A little bit more free time for me to do. And I'm gonna see how that goes, and slowly may transition to quitting the county full time and going full time for myself. Just trying to play it by ear on that. I lose all my benefits. I lose my retirement. I mean, I don't lose my retirement. I just don't continue to put into it. It's always hard working for something that's, government-wise, insurance, retirement, job that'll always be here, and then I'm transitioning over to working full-time for myself. It's, as a man, having a wife and wanting to start a future, a family, it's always kind of nerve-wracking to quit my full-time job. And work for myself. It's a big change for me, you know, definitely stepping out and having faith in God's plan, having faith that God is going to watch over me and, you know, provide for me and my family. Just losing that sense of security sometimes can be, you know, a little hard. I know people have done it, and the people that have done it, you know, they've loved every minute of it. It's just, you know, it's one of those things that it's just hard to do. But I'm trying to have faith in God's plan and try not to lean on my own understanding. All things are possible through Christ, but there's always that little voice in the back of your head telling you, you know, makes you worry. So I'm just kind of getting my feet wet, and by the end of the year, I may be full-time for myself. And I mean, that scares me, but at the same time, I'm trying to have faith and see the bigger picture. I'm actually in the process of going to get my CDL, which now they've made it where you can't just go take from what I've been told, you can't just go take your CDL test or driving class. If you have to take a course. If any of y'all know more about that than I do, please comment, let me know what y'all know. But I think you have to take a CDL course now. And the cheapest CDL course I found in my area, which is an hour or longer away, is $6,000, and it's 4 weeks. So that in itself is a, you know, taking off work for an entire week. It cost me $6,000 just for a driver's license. It's pretty crazy to me, but I can't grow my business really as far as size-wise, equipment size-wise, without doing like, you know, Chris pays somebody to haul all his equipment, and you know, that works for him. But I feel like in Texas, people here are more conservative and tight with their money, and when you tell them that you charge, say, $150 an hour, you know, you incorporate your hauling fees into your hourly rate, people throw a fit sometimes. Or if you tell somebody you're going to charge them to haul the equipment here, they'll get somebody else. So it's kind of a, I don't know, catch-22. Kind of, you really got to know the business and know what it costs and all that, because it's very difficult. I'm trying to save my customers, you know, as much as I can, do it as cheap as I can, where I still make $1. I'm not trying to get rich. I'm not trying to, you know, I don't drive new trucks. I don't have new equipment, you know, and the way I've been doing it, you know, I'm just, you know, kind of more or less breaking even what I'm doing. And, you know, it's really a fine line between, you know, you making a profit and at the same time charging the customer as least as possible. I've bid some jobs and people just like faint when you tell them a price, and it's, you know, it's not even worth me taking the equipment and doing the job if I'm not making $1. I mean, I'm not making, you know, I'm breaking even. And when you're in business, breaking even is not what you want to do. So it's kind of a learning, you know. I know at first when starting a business, you know, I need to be cheaper, you know, get my name out there, you know, get some clients, get some, you know, build the business up. But at the same time, people faint sometimes when you tell them a price or complain, or, you know. I don't want people to feel like I'm freaking getting rich off of this equipment, you know, because I'm not at all. It's really a kind of a balancing between making a profit and trying not to charge the customer, you know, as little as possible. I know they don't see it, but this equipment and trucks and fuel and everything, they don't see that. They don't see the price of, I ordered a little, what was it, I'm trying to think of what it was, a little pilot control filter the other day for my excavator. I promise the filter was like 2 inches tall by 1 inch around, little bitty tiny filter, and it cost me $95. And it's like, you know, customers, people, they don't see that stuff. It costs a fortune to keep that equipment maintained. And you know, I really don't mind the oil changes and fuel filter changes. That they're not cheap, but you know, it's the repairs and, you know, the specialty filters. That's what freaking parts. I ordered a little window sill for my door, $380 for a little 6 foot window sill. It's like $300, you know, for a little window sill. Over almost $400. That air conditioner blower for my Kubota cost $1,500, was it? $500 to put it in, and it was about $1,000. And it's like, for one little blower, it cost me $1,500. Most of the time, I don't make that in a day on my skid loader or, you know, something. I make around $1,000 a day, not profit. I'm saying overall. People just don't understand what it costs to operate this equipment, keep it up, fix it. The trailer, the truck, the fuel, they don't see it. They don't get it. They have no idea. But anyway, enough of my rambling. Well, that wraps up the day, guys. Just a little bit behind the scenes on what I do here at the county. Got some of this topsoil strip where he can come out here and dig some of this up, loosen it up for us to haul on county roads. Not too exciting, but just a little bit something I do and wanted to share with y'all. Y'all hit that like button, share it, subscribe it. Y'all know what to do. Appreciate y'all watching. Y'all have a good one. God bless.